Hello YouTube, this is Disney Thomas back with another video. This isn't a new slash updated attempt at my new editions video from a few weeks ago, which I scrapped because they got horribly cropped for YouTube Shorts. I still don't know why I did that. So if someone can drop a comment and explain how to get a short video like that not in the Shorts format, it'd be greatly helpful. Anyway, this is everything from July to September of this year. So it's more stuff than was in the previous video. So, and there's a couple items I'm going to mention that are not here for a couple of reasons. But I'll get to those when I get to them. So, hope you enjoy the video. Here we're starting with the Legacy Interactive Emergency Room franchise, because I love to play Doctor. Emergency Room 3, Emergency Room Disaster Strikes, Code Red and Code Blue, which came to me without any concept art. But here we go, get back in there. Emergency Room Life or Death. In the newest game, Emergency Room Heroic Measures. Then a couple of advertised direct spin-offs, Vet Emergency 2. And 911 Paramedic. And then other vet games and emergency games. Also in Legacy Interactive, but not advertised as a spin-off, is Pet Pal's Emergency Doctor, which is essentially the same thing as Vet Emergency 2 in a more relaxed setting. And then this emergency franchise by I don't know who. We have Fighters for Life, the artwork class Emergency 3, Emergency 2012, and then from Viva, Animal Hospital Triple Treat, which is far superior to the Paws and Claws Pet Vet game that I have had for years. Okay, now we have the Sims 3 stuff, starting with the starter pack, Ambitions, Generations, Pets, Seasons, Showtime, and University Life. Then we have a trio of new I Spy games to join Spooky Mansion and Treasure Hunt, School Days, Fantasy, and Mystery. And then some new board games, Shoots and Ladders, Battleship Perfection and Trouble by THQ, and by PopCap, we have Battleship Risk and Scrabble Monopoly. Then we have this random assortment of other PC games, but this is where I would mention that I am trying to purchase the SimCity box set with 3 different games in it with 4 discs, but I have yet to receive a copy that has all 4 discs, and I've tried twice. You can imagine it's quite frustrating, and they're buying used off of Amazon, so there's no direct link to the version that the seller is selling me. So anyway, these next 2 items, the Battle Law sequels, which are on the 1 disc, will move in with the original Battle Law once I find another double case, which I don't know if I have. But I thought I'd show them here anyway, even though they won't be living by themselves. Not in the long run. And then this is one of the oldest games in this video, Peter Rabbit Kindergarten. Both figurative, age-wise, and being in my collection. Road Adventures USA, Fisher Price Christmas Activity Center, Fisher Price Wild Western Town, horribly trimmed because I didn't come with any cover art, besides a slipcover Clifford Thinking Adventures. Another one of the oldest the third oldest item in this video, and another one of the oldest items in this video. Toy Story Activity Center, which is the oldest game in my collection, but by age, and Tonga on the Job. And then we got this strange assortment of Christian stuff, including a really random new Gaither concert, Hawaiian Homecoming. Then we have the Country Brothers Overcomer, which I recently split up my 5-film collection into separate cases. You'll see that in my collection of videos coming out in a couple of weeks. Sorry. And I recently consolidated my 3 Gods Not Dead films into a 4-film collection, adding We the People. And because of that, I had to add in God We Trust. Now we have the Opry Video Classic stuff, 8 DVD set, Duets, Hall of Fame, Honky Tonk Heroes, Legends, Love Songs, Pioneers, Queens of Country, and songs at the top of the charts. And then this is some biographical and documentary stuff that I purchased, which is like a new category for me. We have The Founder about McDonald's, the same titled and creepily looking case Lego Brickumentary, X Libraries you saw, another X Library being Under the Boardwalk, the Monopoly story, Ultimate Guide to U.S. Presidents from the History Channel. This is an updated take on that Presidents 4 DVDs that I had for years. If you guys remember my old collection videos. I'm wishing I set out to replace it and then discovered this. Because I'm wishing I never got rid of it. Even if it was out of date. And finally, this just arrived yesterday. Well, actually, it arrived while we were out of town. But I just opened it yesterday. And it's a 3 DVD set for the Unwrapped TV show from Food Network. And I have a triple case that it'll ultimately move into. But the triple case is currently occupied by the Build Law Original. And when that moves in with the sequel and a double case, this will move into there. With me adapting the box to make cover art for it. And this is stuff that's all been replaced or upgraded. I also upgraded, replaced the worn out Mark Lowry Goes to Hollywood, but I must have missed it when I was collecting for this video. And I added a case for my 14 PC game duplicates, but it doesn't yet have a label on it, which is why I did not show it. Anyway, I gave 2 disc upgrades to The Lion King, Mulan, and A Bug's Life, and replaced the worn out Lady and the Tramp. Okay, cartridge, which now has disc art, much to my pleasure. And replaced the horribly looking Toy Story 3. Look how good that disc looks now. Yeah. So, my collection videos will be done a little bit differently this year. Or this time around. I am going to I'll have 3 of them. One for movies and TV shows, one for Gaither and other DVDs, and one for PC games and CDs. So stay tuned for those. I'm filming those the first week in October.